Welcome back to the Advocacy Update. I'm Corey, and joining me is Peter Dickinson from DAV. So, Peter, we just launched a report, Ending the Wait. Give us the high-level findings and recommendations from this groundbreaking report.
Sure, so the report looked at 100 years of toxic exposures going back to World War I. And what we found is the time from veterans having their first toxic exposure until the VA created a presumptive to care for them was more than 30 years, 34.1 years. And so what our report does is look at what those obstacles are and offer a way forward. We need to change the legal framework, the laws and regulations, so that it is easier for veterans to get recognition at the earliest date, and then that there is a process that guarantees that they get an answer on their claims for toxic exposures. We need to increase the research that VA is doing, that DOD is doing, that all federal agencies, and coordinate that research. We need to take care of legal and financial obstacles. The biggest one is what's called PAYGO. It's where they require, if you're going to help veterans benefits, that they're going to have to cut veterans benefits, and that's unconscionable. These debts have already been paid. They need to go out of their way to take care of them. And then finally, we think that you need to look at toxic exposures in a way that says, if we classify them by the type, we can get better results.
Okay, so this is just a starting point in what's going to be a much bigger campaign. So what does the way ahead look like on this?
Exactly, and so DAV and MOAA have set the stage with this report. And what we're going to do is we're going to build out a coalition of VSOs, veteran stakeholders. We've already reached out to Congress. You and I have been talking to the House Veterans Affairs, Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. We met with the Secretary earlier this week, and we're going to form new legislation, and then come January, when the new Congress comes in, we're going to hit the ground running.
So if people want to find the report, where do they go?
So if you want to learn more information about the report and dig into it so you too can help us out, go to endingthewait.org. Endingthewait.org, because that's what we need to do. These men and women have been waiting decades, and they need to get what they earned and deserve.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us. And like Peter said, go to endingthewait.org, and we'll see you next time.